Hi everybody, welcome back. Today is going to be a technology video. I'm going to be talking about upcoming Windows 11. It's coming soon, so will you be able to upgrade? I'm going to kind of go over some of that with you. Before we get started, I appreciate it if you can give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy the content, and also subscribe to my channel. That would be fantastic. Anyways, let's get going. Okay, so there's not a ton of info out there yet. Microsoft does have several different pages in its site that basically just says the same thing over and over in different ways. But go ahead and do a Google search and look on the Microsoft site for Windows 11 and you'll see what I mean. The information that I am sharing today is taken directly from the Microsoft site itself. And I'll put the link down below where I got all this information. I'll put that in my comments. So there will be minimum requirements for your systems in order to upgrade to Windows 10. Windows 11. Wow, sorry. There will be parts of Windows 10 that will be removed, of course. That's kind of how they do it. They remove some things from the current version and add new things. Otherwise no one would ever upgrade. And of course, some features will be added. So here's the system requirements. This is taken directly from their website. Okay, 1 gigahertz or faster with 2 or more cores and a compatible 64-bit processor. Minimum 4 gigabytes of RAM. Minimum 64 gigabytes of storage, but I think you're going to need a lot more than that. Firmware must support UEFI and secure boot capable. I think most computers have that now, but I don't know. Here is the most important one. You must have TPM, which is Trusted Platform Module version 2.0. I'm going to go over this in a second, but this is an important one. Phone's going crazy here. Graphics must be compatible with DirectX 12 or newer with WDDM 2.0 driver. These are all things that you can download and anyways. And a high definition display, minimum 720p and larger than 9-inch diagonal. So you're going to need at least a 9-inch monitor. Internet connection, that's kind of obvious. Windows 11 Home will also require a Microsoft account in order to complete your initial setup. Windows 10 also requires that, and Windows 10 Home. Microsoft account will also be required for some of the features of Windows 11. It's hard to say that, Windows 11, for some reason. Anyways, I keep wanting to say Windows 10. I'm catching myself, though. Okay, so what is TPM? It's a technology that allows for hardware-based security on your device. This one requirement alone could be the main reason why many computers will not be able to upgrade to Windows 11. I've read a bunch about this, and it's basically this one criteria is what they're using to force security on the machine, basically. A TPM chip is a secure crypto. This is what it says exactly on their website. Secure crypto, I have a typo, so it doesn't say that, but not a crypto. It's a crypto processor that is designed to carry out cryptographic operations. The chip includes multiple physical security mechanisms to make it tamper resistant, and malicious software is unable to tamper with the security functions of the TPM. So they're using this as their security chip on the motherboard. So basically it protects passwords and encryption keys. If the TPM chip senses that the integrity of your system has been compromised, it can go into quarantine mode and help fix the problem. Great. I don't know. I've never had my TPM chip do anything that I'm aware of, but maybe it does. Does it on the background? I don't really know. So can you check to see if you have TPM and it's enabled? Yes, it's quite easy actually. So you can either go down to your start menu, the little search box, and type in run, or you can do the Windows key hold down the Windows key and press the R key. A little box will pop up, and you're basically going to type in this tpm.msc right here. Then a new window is going to pop up. You do need to be an administrator on your computer and able to do this, though. If you're not an administrator, it's not going to work. So, anyways, when you type that in and it'll say the TPM is ready for use. But if it's not ready, it will say compatible TPM cannot be found. If you have this, TPM cannot be found, then your system cannot be upgraded to Windows 11. So if you say if yours says the TPM is ready for use, then you're good to go. If it doesn't, then you're not. They are also going to create a checker. I'm going to talk about that at the end, but there is going to be a system checker that you can use to verify whether or not your system is ready for Windows 11. But anyways, another section on the Microsoft page about Windows 11 talks about feature-specific requirements. I don't know. I was going to make a list, and that's why I put this, and I kept it in here because I wanted to talk about this list. The list is very long, and most of it is just common sense. Like, you'll need a microphone if you want to use the voice assistant. That's obvious. If you want to listen to music, you're going to need speakers, that sort of stuff. So it's silly. I mean, not silly, I guess, but the things included on that list, it's a crazy long list. Anyways, most of these requirements are also required in Windows 10. I didn't notice anything that's really out of the ordinary or new or life-changing. So nothing seems like it's a big deal. I'm not going to waste my time going through that information because I just don't think it means much to most of us. And, like I said, if you're going to use something that needs a speaker, you're going to have to have a speaker. If you're going to do something that needs you to talk, you're going to need a microphone. I mean, that's kind of how it works. So, anyways, yeah, not going to waste time. Moving on. So, feature deprecation and removals. Of course, there's many things listed here too that they're going to get rid of, change, whatever. Here's some of them. So, Internet Explorer is now disabled. You should not be using it anymore anyways. It's not secure. Edge will be the only one that's enabled initially. You can also use Chrome or Firefox or whatever one you use. You'll just have to install them. The one built in will be Edge. Math input panel is removed. So I don't think this is a big deal because it will still recognize math, but it says that it's going to be installed upon recognition. So if it sees that you're trying to do math, it will install the math recognizer. So you'll still be able to do it. I guess it's just going to look different. The news and interest widget, you might have it already. A couple updates back, it installed on your taskbar where you have the little weather blurb down there at the bottom. It's like right down here. They're going to be evolving this feature into more. And it's going to be a widget, which it probably already is a widget, but you can disable it if you don't want it, but whatever. They're going to be using that instead of calling it news. I don't know. I'm not sure what the change is going to be actually called, right? Because it already is a news and interest widget, and I guess they're going to just evolve this feature. Snipping tool is replaced with Snip and Sketch. This already happened in Windows 10. You can still use the old snipping tool in Windows 10, but I guess in Windows 11 you're not going to be able to use the old version. You have to use the Snip and Sketch, which is so much better anyways. So just start using it now. The Start menu will be significantly changed. Named groups and app folders are no longer supported. You cannot resize the folders and that sort of thing. Pinned apps will not migrate from Windows 10. So if anything pinned, you're going to have to repin it if you upgrade. That's not a big deal, I don't think. Live tiles will no longer be available. Like when you pull up your start menu and you've got like the little weather thing there. Dynamic content will be available doing widgets now, and you're going to have to install those widgets. It's not going to be all the live news and all that stuff isn't just going to be there automatically. Okay, so here's some more. Tablet mode is going to be removed. Taskbar functionality is going to change. Some of the things they listed were that some icons will not be listed in the system tray any longer. Alignment to the bottom of the screen will be the only location allowed. Some people rotate their taskbar so it's like over on the side. I leave mine on the bottom, but I see a lot of people do it over onto the side. That's no longer going to be allowed. Apps can no longer customize areas of the taskbar. Timeline is going to be removed, but they said there's going to be a new feature that will work similar. If you use timeline, that may be important to you. Wallet is going to be removed. And the following apps will not be removed. So if you have these currently running on your Windows 10 computer and you upgrade, they won't be removed, but they're not available the same way in Windows 11. You're going to have to go down to the Windows Store and download them and install them. So Skype, 3D Viewer, Paint 3D, and OneNote. If you're already current use them and you upgrade, they won't be removed. But if you don't currently have them and you upgrade, then you're going to have to go get them from the store. I guess. I don't think that's a big deal, but anyways. Yeah, so I am sure that much of this information will change as time goes on before the actual release, which is supposedly going to be in the fall. As of today, August 9th, 2021, information is up on the website, and that's where I got this information. So this is the link. I will also put this down in the description, so you don't need to write it down. But that's where I got all the information today. I hope it was helpful for you. I hope it opened your eyes up a little bit to what Windows 11 will look like. And Microsoft will be releasing a compatibility checker soon, which will be available on their website. And also you can use your PC Health Check app to see if your current PC meets the minimum requirement to run Windows 11. To get to that, you just go down into the start little search box and type in PC Health Check and it'll come up. And you can see, but it's not working yet, so don't look yet. But that's going to supposedly be the place where you can see if your current system is able to upgrade to Windows 11 or not. And they said they're also going to have a way to check it on their website too. So they do currently have a list of processors that that will support Windows 11. But I don't know. I think this will be easier for everyone than to try to look through that and figure out which processor you actually have and that sort of thing. If you're that level of geek, I'm sure you already know how to check and you've probably already been to that page. But for the average person, it's just easier to use an app. So all else fails, if you cannot upgrade, if your PC does not meet the Windows 11 requirements, the end of life of Windows 10 is October 14th, 2025. So you have 4 more years to use Windows 10. So chances are you're going to probably need a new computer by the end of that time period anyways. But I just wanted to share this information, and hopefully everybody has a computer that's able to upgrade. But if not, like I said, you can use Windows 10 until October of 2025. So you're good. If you're still Windows 7 right now, you're in trouble. Anyways, you should not be using Windows 7 any longer. Anyways, that's it for today. I hope this was useful. If you found it interesting or if you learned something, please give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I talk a lot about technology and gig apps like Doordash, Grubhub, and Uber Eats, and I try to mix it up so it's not all one or the other. Anyways, thanks so much for watching the video. See you next time.